what specifically about trigger control? How are we going to control the trigger?
Not jerk it, slow.
Okay. You guys heard of prepping the trigger before? All right, we do that, especially with our hard pistol target. We prep the trigger. All right, we're taking out all that slack. Okay. Taking out all the slack until you feel that resistance when the trigger's about ready to go off. That's prepping the trigger. So if you guys go through that cycle every time, if you breathe, aim, and prep the trigger and press, you're going to hit your target. All right. That's kind of like a mental thing you can go through. It kind of slows you down. Because if you leave a stage like that and you run up here and start shooting long range, and the last thing you remember is pulling that trigger real fast, it's not going to work out. Because out here, shooting faster won't get you to hit. Okay, it's not going to work. Slowing down, keeping your composure is where it's going to work. All right. Any questions on that stuff? How about gear? What kind of scope you running, Sean? A burst. Okay, 1 to 4.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have some lines underneath. Okay.
Same scope.
Same scope.
Old Mark AR.
Mark AR. So that's a 1 to 4? 1 to 5?
1.5.
Okay. And do you have lines in that? Okay. So we'll talk about, there's a couple different ways that we can use these scopes. You guys are going to, do you shoot long range with them now? Do you use the
A little bit, yeah.
Use the crosshairs in the scope? The little lines going down the beam? Okay. That's the fastest way. All right. That's the fastest way to do it. If your scope has a big breadth, has the little lines, that is, since technology has evolved, that's the fastest way to go. All right. The older ways, when we didn't have all these fancy scopes, we just had, Andrew, it's probably something like you have. You just have a standard crosshair, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. That will work. All right. Well, what we're going to have to do is figure out where you need to hold on these targets. All right. So you're going to have to use a holdover method. Okay. So if you have a 10-inch target at 300 yards, you're going to have to know where your bullet's hitting at and where you can hold. The other way we can do it is dialing the turrets. That's another method we can use. We can dial the turrets up. All right. So for you, you kind of get to pick between two. Do you want to hold over or do you want to dial? That's up to you.
Hold over.
Okay. That's faster. The only problem that gets to holding over, day like today, you're going to be fine. If you get out at 300-400 yards and you're holding way up here, and then now you have a 5-mile-an-hour wind, and you need to hold over here, you're kind of holding in a point in space. You know what I mean? It gets a little difficult to know exactly where you're holding at. So that's why, the designers out there came up with these fancy reticles, but just something to think about. So you guys talked to me about marksmanship. We talked about gear. The next thing we're going to do, okay, I got to get you guys zeroed first. I got to know where your zeros are. Okay? So I'm going to get you to come up here. We're going to start talking about prone position. I'm going to get you a 0. Once I get everybody on target, then we're going to start working our way through the positions. All right, and we'll get everybody shooting. Okay. All right, I'm going to grab my gun. We'll talk about some